Gas up the Jeep, it's good to be free. Load up the pans and fishing poles. The highway is long, the wheels turning round. Pack up the cook stove and the bowls. Arlo and I, we hit the open road. Arlo and I are on the road.
Hey everybody, I'm back in the kitchen again today, and I'm a little bit thirsty, and I thought, well, you know, with the weather like it is today, it's really cloudy and a little bit chilly out, but it kind of, days like this kind of put me in the mood for like tomato juice, like a Bloody Mary, things like that. And I thought today I would make something a little bit different. I thought that I would make a michelada. Now, a chelada, as you know, is a simple drink of just beer and lime juice and salt, and that's it. And a michelada is typically that same thing, but it also has the addition of typically clamato juice. It's typically rimmed with tahini, and then with the addition of hot sauce and Worcestershire sauce, and then the beer, that's usually and variations of that, your typical michelada. Now today, I thought that I would make my variation on it, and I'm going to add grapefruits. Now I'm going to do a grapefruit michelada. So I've chosen these really pretty cocktail grapefruits. You can see it's this kind of beautiful green color. Now they vary from this green color all the way to fully, I guess, ripened yellow color, or everything in between, where we have this nice, really cool, blotchy green and yellow fruit. Now, the cocktail grapefruit isn't actually a grapefruit at all. It's actually, I think, of like a combination of a pomelo and a mandarin. I think is something like that. Or I think it's more complex than that. I think it's a variation of a whole bunch of different fruits, but ultimately a pomelo and a mandarin orange. Now, but they do kind of have a citrusy, grapefruity kind of flavor though, so really cool. And I thought they would be perfect for this drink. Now, the fun thing about a michelada is that you can make it as simple or as complex as you want. You can have a million different ingredients in there, or you can have just a few. You could be as simple as just clamato or tomato juice and your beer, ice, and some lime. Rim it with some tahini, and you're good to go. You don't really need to add anything else to that. Or you can be as complex as you want to be and add all kinds of things. Often people will add Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, any number of hot sauces, and black pepper, whatever you want. But those are kind of like the traditional type of ingredients that are usually put in here. Now for my version, now I do like clamato. Actually, I like it a lot, and it's great. It's perfect for a Bloody Caesar or like a Mexican style shrimp cocktail. I use it quite a bit for that. One of my favorite things, and maybe I'll make a video of that one of these days. But for mine today, I'm going to use some clam juice and some tomato juice, and we'll kind of make our own clamato without the artificial colors and all the extra stuff in there, and I think it's going to make a cleaner tasting cocktail. So let's get started. I guess the first thing we need to do is to rim our glass. So I'm going to cut my grapefruit, my cocktail grapefruit, in half, and you can see the inside. Now these cocktail grapefruits have a lot of seeds in there, and they have a real sort of orangey kind of aroma to it. A little bit different than a regular grapefruit. So I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to rub a little bit on the top of my glass, and I'm going to use that to rim this in some nice coarse sea salt, just like that. Additionally, you could top this with tahini, which gives you that real spicy sort of lime flavor. And since I'm using grapefruit today, I've decided that I'm not going to use the tahini because I don't really want to mix that kind of lime and grapefruit flavor. I really want that grapefruit flavor to shine through. So I'm just going to use this coarse sea salt. And then next I'm going to put some ice in here, and then we'll mix up our drink. Alright, so I filled up my glass about a third full. I don't want to fill it up too much with ice, only because I want to have lots of room to put all my other ingredients in. I can always top it off with more ice if I want. Okay, so I'm going to start with some of the Worcestershire sauce. A couple of good shakes of that. And then I think I'm going to go with my grapefruit juice. So I have my little kind of reamer juicer thing. So we'll start with that. I love that smell of citrus. What a wonderful way to bring sort of those summer flavors onto this winter day. That smell of citrus really smells so good. Okay, we'll add our grapefruit juice. Now this is I'm going to add all of this to all of the juice of this whole grapefruit. They are smaller than regular grapefruit, so just like that. And then to this, I'm going to add some tomato juice. Now you can add as little or as much tomato juice as you like. Some people like it really light on the tomato. Some people like a lot. I kind of like a lot. So to add this whole can, the small can of tomato juice. Okay, and then some of this clam juice. Now I really like clam juice, so I'm going to put a good amount of that in there as well. Like I said, what we're doing is we're just kind of making our own clamato without all the artificial stuff in there. So a good amount of the the clam juice, and then of course some of my chiltepin vinegar. That's going to add a nice little spiciness and acidity to that. I also have my chiltepin, whole chiltepins in a grinder, which I'm going to grind some more of that heat into this drink. Okay, of course, make this as hot or as mild as you like. I like stuff hot, so I'm going to add a little bit of that, and then let's see, some of our fresh ground pepper. I like a lot of pepper as well. And then last, but not least, some beer. Okay, my spoon. It's all mixed up nicely. Now I didn't want to fill it up completely with the beer, only because if I want to add some other ingredients, I want to have a little bit of room to put in there. So I'm going to give this a little taste and see what we got. Wow, that is so delicious. I don't know if I really want to add anything else to it. I think I'm going to add a little bit more of my chiltepin vinegar for the spice. Maybe just a little shot of Worcestershire sauce. I think that's all it needs. I think it's got the right amount of tomato juice and the right amount of clam juice. Oh, that is delicious. That's going to hit the spot today. And I think for my garnish, I have a little bit of a wedge of that grapefruit. I'm going to put that right on there. And then a little cucumber. Put that on there as well, just like that. And there you have it. This is what I call my cocktail grapefruit michelada, or micheloma, or I don't know what to call it, but whatever it is, it's super delicious, and I would recommend trying it out. Even if you used a regular grapefruit, it's going to give it a different flavor. Now this one definitely has a sweetness to it because those cocktail grapefruits have much more sweetness and less bitterness than a regular grapefruit does. But you could do this with lime as is normal, or you could use an orange, or you can use the grapefruit. But these cocktail grapefruits are really perfect for this, at least in my opinion. Super good. This is a perfect alternative to a Bloody Mary on a nice kind of sort of cloudy, well, partly cloudy day. Anyway, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to follow along with this little recipe adventure. I hope you make this at home. It's super delicious. If you like this video, please like, please subscribe. That always helps us a lot. And we will see you in the next one. This is so good. You need to try this. Really good. And then using the your own tomato juice and clam juice makes all the difference in the world. I actually going to kick this up a little bit with even some more spice. I might put some more hot sauce in here and sit back and enjoy this. We'll see you later. Bye.